Hello everyone and now welcome to a match between Infi and Lubber. This game taking place here on Turtle Rock. Infi spawning under the name Iffy, or Iffi? Yeah, it might be Iffi because it is an open eye there. Oh, so it might be Iffi, but anyways, Infi spawning as the random Night Elf player here at what I'll call the 4 o'clock position. Meanwhile, Lubber on the all the way on the other side of the map, spawning as the Red Undead. This is a W3 Champions ladder match, I believe. And well, nice to see some of the Chinese players actually coming off of NetEase and playing on some of, well, some of the, I'll call them Western ladders as well. Forgot that DST still exists, daylight saving time. Well, I thought it stopped. Right? Yeah, like I think California is not observing it any longer. I think they had pushed it back a week compared to the rest of the world because well, America had pushed it back a week compared to the rest of the world because of, well, what the Americans observing Halloween. Because Americans observe Halloween, we didn't want the kids to be walking around at pitch black at night, so we pushed it back compared to everyone else so that there would still be some daylight at, like, I think 5 o'clock in the afternoon, as opposed to it being like super dark once it got to 5. No, my video is 1 hour late. Oh, so you don't observe daylight saving time. That's the difference. All right, so because of that, I changed and you didn't. So I'm back onto the normal schedule, right? This is the normal time, not daylight saving time. Anyways, Archer going up against an Acolyte now. Wisp now trying to make a move back out. Death Knight finally knows what the hero he will be going, or the race he's going up against, as we are going into a graveyard for Crypt Fiends. Coming back through, well, Firelord first. Alright, Firelord first as that main new ability, Lava Spawn, actually not engaging in the attack, and well, it looks as though that Acolyte will get taken out. Death Knight is right back across here. Firelord is regenerating a bit of mana, but also losing life on that one particular Lava Spawn. This is going to be a little bit difficult for Lubber, as well, Infi is trying to like chase with that Lava Spawn now, get some damage onto that Death Knight. Let's take a look where that Death Knight is going to go. Death Knight wants to do a little bit of stealing, perhaps get a Death Coil kill, but not able to do it at all. Meanwhile, Lava Spawn still chasing after that unit there. There's a Death Coil. It looked as though, yeah, the Death Coil finally landed, as we are looking at Skeletal Minions joining in on the fight as well. Alright, Lava Spawn trying to do the splits, unable to do exactly that. Lava Spawn now going after the Sea Turtle Hatchling, absorbing, and getting another kill again. Lubber doing a great job right there, and it looks like Infi is going to be forced to try and use Moonwells if he wants a third Lava Spawn. Alright, and Lubber doing a great job just putting in the pressure. Lava Spawn does come down. There is a new Lava Spawn now to come into play. This Lava Spawn now making its way back a little bit, as we're looking at the Death Knight now make its way over. Death Knight most likely going to get in a little bit more damage again. We're looking at, well, Infi trying to spread across all of that damage across multiple units, as the Lava Spawn now is trying to switch targets constantly. Is we're going to see a Death Coil? Yes, we do. Beautifully done again, as this Lava Spawn may have, well, a very short life here. We're getting in a little bit of experience, but it may not be enough. Death Knight going to come back across and perhaps just finish off the Lava Spawn here, down to 25 hit points. It gets taken out, as Lubber is doing a great job once more. Dust of Appearance finishes off another Archer, or finishes off an Archer, and really shutting down Infi's play. Infi with that early Firelord really not getting in the damage that he really want. A great job by Lubber trying to delay this, but now that Death Knight has taken far too much damage and is still sitting at level 1 without Unholy Aura, well, without that a little bit of additional regeneration, things are not going to go well for him. Lubber not quite sure why he tried to re-engage here. One more attack would have been enough, but Boots of Speed allowing that Death Knight to retreat out. Coming back across here, Lava Spawn coming here. Well, gonna get up to level 2. That's exactly what the Fire Lord wanted. Fire Lord has claws of attack +5. Well, triple steal early on, stealing so much experience, causing so many problems, as we now see the Death Knight already at level 2, bringing in the Naga Sea Witch. We are already at Tree of Ages, and we're going into the Demon Hunter second, interestingly enough, as the Crypt Fiends, well, all of these units are going to be engaging here. This is going to become as a pretty big shock. There is a Dust of Appearance trying to, finish this off here. Death Knight down to 38, as we're still fighting their way through. Death Knight did not get any experience right there, which is absolutely necessary. There's the Death Coil, gets to level 2, as the units now with Unholy Aura are going to be able to move very quickly. All right, Naga Sea Witch going to try and move their way back. Archers trying to retreat back from that well, from those Crypt Fiends, but Lubber, without that Unholy Aura, those Crypt Fiends moving rather slowly. Alright, Lubber is playing on a razor's edge right now. Very low hit points on both of his heroes, and this is a very dangerous position to be in. More experience being given to the the Undead Army still, as we're looking at damage trying to add back up. Alright, ensnare onto an unfortunate Crypt Fiend. It's going to try and back away. Is it going to have enough? Down to 39 hit points, and it is now going to retreat home. Lubber is really playing this very, very close to the vest here, and, well, not close to the vest, just playing this very dangerously. Sub 100 hit points on both of his heroes so far. Constantly getting there, and now we see the Demon Hunter has joined in on the battle as well. Alright, Lava Spawn does actually get the split right there, right at that last possible second, as 2 Lava Spawns are now on the move. Is Infi going to even remember that this Lava Spawn split? That is the question, or is he just going to leave it behind? It looks like it will be left behind right there. And meanwhile, yeah, Undead is definitely playing with fire and getting burned for it, but, well, not enough to send them to the Altar of Darkness. Coming back around. That Lava Spawn is finally on the move. We should be seeing 2 Lava Spawn. Where is the Lava Spawn? No? Alright, maybe the Lava Spawn already timed to death out, as the Demon Hunter going to be in that frontline spot. It did go for Mana Burn first. There is another, there is that Silence onto the Ogre Magi. So that Silence onto the Ogre Magi, we do not see Bloodlust across all of this, and that is a very long silence indeed. Meanwhile, that Overlord is taking a large amount of damage, and are we going to see the Lava Spawns actually, well, finish that off there? Is it going to split? Demon Hunter gets up to level 2, now getting evasion. The Lava Spawn wants to continue to attack. Jangle of Endurance, faster attack speed. That's exactly what you want for those Lava Spawns, as it gives a better chance for them to split. Demon Hunter going to go ahead and finish off the remaining Ogre Warriors and the remaining units here, as there are Dryads and Archers all in play. Incinerate. Incinerate completely silencing that Ogre Magi for so long. That is a very long silence. I didn't realize how long it was on a single unit. But then again, how long it lasts on a unit is different than how long it lasts on a hero. Undead is... Yep. Alright, we'll see where all of this is going to next. Very, very interesting games. Interesting game so far. Infi opening up with that early Fire Lord, and, well, Lubber doing a great job to try and punish the unorthodox play, as, well, the Death Knight was able to steal a lot of those early creeps. The difficulty now is going to be that the Fire Lord does seem to have plenty of mana, and he also has an Orb of Venom, so plus 10 damage. Normally, Fire Lord attack is not really that scary, as that Fire Lord is moving on out. Death Knight with double obsidian statues, 1 Naga Sea Witch. Are we getting up a Lich yet? Yes, we are. So that Lich is going to be that third and final hero coming in from the Undead, surprising absolutely no one. It's actually called Soulburn? Yeah. That was like, yeah, that doesn't sound right. Not very common. The Fire Lord is really not considered a tier 1 hero. A Soulburn, well, greatly reducing the amount of damage. And, well, now that I think about it, the Fire Lord is perhaps one of the best counters to the Blade Master. If you Soulburn the Blade Master, he significantly deals a lot less damage, and he is also silenced and unable to wind walk. So that's rather a useful ability there. Meanwhile, Fire Lord and Demon Hunter going around here. Hood of Cunning going to be dropped there, going to be picked up by the Demon Hunter just in time as the Naga Sea Witch and Death Knight now making its way back. Well, popular during tower rushes, yes, that was the case, but then again, tower rushes and tower rush pressure. Well, let's take a look. Are we going to see rejuvenation going across a couple of units? Destroyer is now in play, and the Destroyer with Devour Magic should be able to make short work out of all of those units as the Lich now shows up to the battlefield as well. Dust of Appearance, Orb, well, a little bit of damage there. Beautiful Death Coil just right on time as both sides taking a lot of damage. All right, that reveal going to finish off a Crypt Fiend there, and a Bear might get taken down. Yeah, Bear gets taken down as well. So both sides losing a lot here. Lich gets a big heal at the very last moment, and both sides are still fighting. Are we going to be looking at, well, there goes the Lich level 4 now on the Demon Hunter and onto that Fire Lord. We should be getting a Devour Magic off of that rejuvenation from the Demon Hunter as the Fire Lord, well, is going after the Naga Sea Witch still. Naga Sea Witch does have Boots of Speed, able to walk around pretty quickly as the Abominations join in on the fight. Second Destroyer now up in the air. No Devour Magic off of that Demon Hunter, and the Demon Hunter able to, oh, what was this? A quick burrow. Demon Hunter going to walk on over and, well, pick up a Dust of Appearance, I had thought. No, that's not the case. They're going to go ahead and try and engage right now. And, well, there's a mana burn onto the Death Knight. All right, Druid of the Claw going to get taken out there. And, well, there's finally that reveal as we're going to see one Abomination or one Crypt Fiend get taken down. But a Staff of Preservation saves the Bear as both sides are still fighting their way through. All right, it looked like there was another, Soulburn Naga Sea Witch taking Orb of Venom damage over time. Oh, the Soulburn was this devoured magic by Lubber. So beautifully done once more as both sides are continuing to fight. And what are we looking at here? The Death Knight continuing to play with fire here and just taking a lot of damage on both the Death Knight and that Naga Sea Witch. Let's take a look. Lich is in trouble, very low on hit points, but the Cold Tower is finally within range. All right, there goes one Druid of the Claw, not in bear form, very low on hit points as the Demon Hunter trying to dive on through once again. All right, we may see the Lich get taken down. Yeah, that Soulburn more than enough as the Death Knight continuing to put pressure here. How is this possible? Putting pressure inside the undead base as we are looking at the Demon Hunter trying to escape back out. Dryad able to escape there. Firelord is a terrible hero, the worst in the entire game actually. Well, Firelord has done some damage here. Firelord laughs as he teleports. Yep. All right, units pulling back once more. Crypt Fiends, Abominations getting added in here. There's one Forest Troll Berserker left. Hero levels 4-4 going up against a 3-3-1. That Lich has died twice in the past 3 minutes, it feels like, as the units are now trying to pull their way back and finish off these Gargantuan Sea Turtles. Alright, Death Knight is in position here. There's one Obsidian statue, Abomination absorbing a little bit of that damage. Destroyers going after the Gargantuan Sea Turtle, and what item is dropped? It is a Scroll of the Beast, not the item he really was looking for. Alright, there goes the rest of the Sea Turtles. Now Lich still sitting at level 1. Does have some big damage between that Orb of Corruption and Claws of Attack. And here we are going into an engagement. Mana burn onto the Death Knight. Death Knight is in trouble, being forced to use a Scroll of Town Portal already. And, well, how much healing can he get really done there as the damage is adding up onto those units? We do see a Tree of Life, Entangled Goldmine getting added across over here. Firelord still very aggressive now as the Firelord going after the Gargantuan Sea Turtles. The use of the Firelord early on as a primary hero, allowing for Orb of Venom as a range. Why wouldn't you use it? Why wouldn't you use that over, say, Keeper of the Grove with the Entangle and the Ents? That's really why the Firelord isn't really going to be that popular, as there is already another hero that does just as good, if not better, already, as the Lich gets up to level 2. Both sides losing their frontline units. Another bear may get taken down, so 2 bears for an Abomination. Good trade so far as the Destroyers are trying to back away, but the Firelord there is still looking pretty strong. Alright, thank you for the follow. Dryads continuing to fight as well. Death Knight now making its way back again. as the Fire Lord going after some of those units, and the Demon Hunter trying to make him pay. We see a low hit point lava spawn just attack the lava spawn. There it goes, finally getting taken down. Staff of Preservation saving a unit again, and the Naga Sea Witch really wants to get some cold arrows off if possible. Getting some cold arrows off onto that Fire Lord, slowing him down tremendously. The boots of speed allowing that Naga Sea Witch to close in on that distance, and this could be bad news for the Fire Lord as he gets taken out. Alright, a Dryad going to be, well, on the wrong receiving end of a Death Knight's Rune Blade, and the units are now making their way back again. Does the Orb of Venom still stack between heroes? Yes, it does. It is very difficult there. Was that a Staff of Preservation on a freshly resurrected Fire Lord from the Tavern? Yes, it was. We see an Ancient of War in the middle of the map. Destroyer going to make its way off over here. Infi does have the expansion already up and operational. And, well, it looks like it will get taken down. Alright, Fire Lord is already trying to make its way over, perhaps to try and stop some of this play, turning back around. Here could be some big deal, be a big deal here as the Dryads. Well, no, Rejuvenation onto a Demon Hunter Mana Burn. Are we going to see a Devour Magic? Yes, we did, as that damage adds up quickly. Demon Hunter trying to shake it all off. Staff of Preservation saves once more, buying time for this gold mine to mine more gold. Alright, Tree of Life going to absorb a lot more damage again, as we are looking at a haunted gold mine here. Lubber is mining on a second base right now, but not full saturation as of yet. Demon Hunter coming in as well. Demon Hunter does also have an Orb of Venom, so the double stacking of those is going to be incredibly important. Destroyers now with Devour Magic perhaps going to be able to remove some of that precious, as we are looking at more, more soul burns coming across onto that Lich again. Alright, more damage getting added in. Destroyers trying to put in pressure. Crypt Fiend trying to back away as the Destroyers are eating through units. Staff of Preservation saves another unit as the Demon Hunter now trying to back off, running away from Obsidian Statues. Obsidian Statues are going to rejoin up, and Lubber is going to be able to take a commanding lead if he takes down this Tree of Life. A lot of time and gold was invested into this right here to try and finish it off, but Infi is not making it easy for his opponent to take it down. Staff of Preservation continuing to save units. Lubber losing time trying to take down this Tree of Life, as we are looking at, damage getting added up here. Why does Night Elf Orb... Does Undead Orbs stack? No. Undead Orb stacking would be absolutely crazy. Could you imagine negative 12 armor from 3 heroes attacking a single unit? That would be absolutely deadly right there. Alright. As the units continue to fight their way through, there goes some more Druids of the Claw. This is actually bad play by Infi. He's lost many Druids of the Claw while in Druid form, as we see another Staff of Preservation save right there. Staff of Frustration still living up to its name. More damage getting added in. Mana Burn on there right as well. And Lubber is still playing with fire. Absolutely very low hit points on 2 of his 3 heroes, with one of them not doing that well either. Alright, Naga Sea Witch down to 94, 62, 52, 7 hit points. And there it goes. Alright, losing that Naga Sea Witch at that last possible moment right there. I believe it was a quarter of a second difference as well. Or Human Orb of Fire. How much Death Coil would heal? 100 hit points? Yeah, that would be... Night Elf... Why does the Night Elf stack? I don't know, but the other ones stacking would be a little bit... Well, yeah. Those effects would be rather strange. Lubber said to I'm not that bad, dude. Come on. Alright, unit's going to try and engage here once more. Do we see, lava spawns? No, lava spawns are pretty much out of the fight. Demon Hunter, Staff of Preservation may be coming in. There it goes, saving 2 of those trailing units right there once again. Level 4, level 4, level 3 going up against a level 4, level 5. You better believe that Fire Lord will get to level 5 before the next battle. Too many creep camps here on Turtle Rock. And thank you for the follow, as we are looking into clearing out the remainder of this starting location. Now that both sides have taken a fair bit of damage and are now just trying to rebuild their armies, Lubber does sit on a 70 supply army, so he does have a larger army than Infi at this time. He is also trying to reinforce his own ziggurat, or his own haunted gold mine here, to try and protect protect this expansion. The center expansions are extremely dangerous. Oh, Crypt Fiend. Oh, Staff of Preservation followed by a Burrow. Burrowed Crypt Fiend gonna hide. However, well, that Farseer Ball, that crystal orb, actually very useful for the Demon Hunter of Infi right now, as it has taken down a number of Crypt Fiends. Lich, sitting at level 3, will not get to level 4. Death Knight purposely hanging back as well, wanting to make sure that, well, his units get as much experience as possible. Now, Naga Sea Witch sitting at level 4. We are going to be fighting off over here. That is 2 Nerubian towers, adding in a Boneyard. That is going to be some major damage indeed, as a Shade now keeping track of all of those units. Destroyers could try to hang out over this ridge right here, making it very difficult for these Dryads to make their way in. Farseer Ball, interesting name. It's a Far-seen ball. Well, sorry, I'm reading too many of my girls' children's stories. I think that's what they call it, right? It's a far-seen ball. Anyways, no, it is a crystal ball that lets you see far away and or close to home while revealing anything that's hidden. Anyways, got to be very careful that that Shade doesn't accidentally stick around when it's close to that Demon Hunter after it's going after a revealed. Oh, there it is. The Shade purposely staying back. Wow, great insight by Lubber, as Infi, well, knows that there is most likely a Shade somewhere, because he was able to scout out this sacrificial pit. High level plays right there, keeping things keeping things far enough back but close enough to be able to spot things, as we are going to be looking at, well, Mountain Giants with Roar. That is some big damage increase as the units are about to engage once again. All right. Death Knight, Naga Sea Witch back out onto the field. We are looking at Acolytes making, well, they are rotating, and perhaps they're going to try and haunt another gold mine as well. The Tree of Eternity now going to make its way off to this particular creep camp, as we are looking at some damage getting added in here. Mountain Giants, 1600 hit point behemoths, gonna try and, well, no Disease Cloud given to that Mountain Giant, even though he actually got attacked by the Mountain Giant. Not quite sure how Disease Cloud is spread, but I don't know, maybe they needed to talk to an epidemiologist, someone who studies diseases. If someone has a disease cloud and touches you, I'm pretty sure you would get sick. If there's a cloud of disease around them. Did you ever see a diseased stone? Oh yeah, maybe you can't. Well, I don't know. I thought you could give Disease Cloud to a Mountain Giant, considering a Mountain Giant is still considered a biological unit. Alright, anyways, Mountain Giants now making their way. Mountain Giant can't have Disease Cloud. Yes, you can, yeah, so I don't know. Oh, what is this? Is Infi gonna eat his way through these trees? He is opening things up and gonna be being able to fight through these trees. There's a quick Frost Nova trying to slow things up right there, trying to open up the map, and Staff of Preservation saving that Fire Lord at the last possible second. Alright, damage adding in. Frost Worms trying to go after those bears. Disease Cloud in that front line. And come on, you are chasing after someone with a giant Disease Cloud. You should be getting some Disease Cloud in that wake. Alright, Fire Lord, there goes this quick death onto a unit right there. Dryads actually fighting from behind the tree line. Staff of Preservation saving another unit again, as the Death Knight could be in trouble. There's another quick roar as a Druid of the Claw does get taken down. Death Knight takes a mana burn, could be in trouble. Mountain Giant getting taken down, and Lubber is taking down unit after unit, even though we see Infi purposely trying to open up the map a little bit to make it so that these melee units are actually much more effective. The Dryads should actually be fighting from off in this location. There goes another bear getting caught amongst all those units, as the Death Knight with a potion of invulnerability in that front line location, absorbing so much damage. Scroll of Healing a little bit late right there, as the units now need to try and make their way back. Alright, the Death Knight now trying to head back to Disease Cloud, just being spread apart absolutely everywhere, as the Obsidian statues are trying to heal up all of these units. Alright, 2 additional towers coupled with Essence, or coupled with Blight. If Infi is not overcommitting. I don't know what this is right now. Does he see something that we don't, as the Death Knight is in that front line spot, still absorbing a lot of damage? All right, another Fork Lightning. There goes another mana burn, removing all the remaining mana from that Death Knight. Potion of Heal, or Potion of Scroll of Town Portal transferred to the Demon Hunter, as all the units are now backing away. 64 supply compared to 73. Lubber with the supply advantage by far. And that was an interesting and questionable choice by Infi to push pressure onto Lubber's actual blight. At the same time, though, he knows that if he doesn't push his opponent, well, because of where he expanded with this Tree of Eternity, his opponent would actually be able to push back very, very close to him as well. One thing to note, Infi is probably playing with higher lag than Lubber in this matchup. I don't know if there is an effect there. We do see, well, a lava spawn off over here. It is going to try and go after this Acolyte. Acolyte will most likely get taken out, as we are looking at, well, this Acolyte slowly taking damage. Oh, there's a Devour Magic, and there's the death right there. The army offering to protect. All right, Lubber currently mining on 3 bases compared to Infi's 2. Night Elf army now making its way off over here. A Scroll of Town Portal could be inbound. Ancient of War joining in as well. And what is going on right here? Hippogriffs are in the skies ready to poke down those units. 83 supply compared to 74 right now, as the Fire Lord and Demon Hunter are going to try and engage. Oh, this is going to turn into a base trade of expansions. You take out my expansion, I take out yours. I'm completely okay with that. You're going to lose your Tree of Eternity, and there's the Scroll of Town Portal back. Necropolis is lost, and leaving behind the Lava Spawn and an Ancient of War to try and finish things up. Abomination now trying to retreat back there. Mana burn, Fork Lightning going across multiple units. High damage indeed, as the units are trying to retreat back. Lich, oh, trapped amongst the trees, and now going the wrong way temporarily. Naga Sea Witch trying to back away as well. More mana burn, and there is that Soulburn. Lich. Naga Sea Witch needs to perhaps use a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability here in just a moment, as we see another level up on that Naga Sea Witch. 5-5-4 compared to 5-5 Death Knight. Naga Sea Witch continuing to try to fight their way through. Staff of Preservation saving, I believe, another Mountain Giant, or was it a bear? Can't even quite tell, as the units are still trying to back up. Level 3 mana burn completely shutting down the Death Knight, it seems, as more damage coming across here. 90 over 90 supply while fighting on Blight, and Lubber is still being forced to retreat here. Not that great of a spot. There's a couple of Devour Magics coupled with a web to finish off that low hit point Crypt Fiend. Mountain Giant looking to back away here, and the lava spawns were able to split enough, and this Haunted Goldmine will get taken out at the hands of one lava spawn and an Ancient of War. All right, Lubber, well, looks as though Devour Magic going to make short work off of all of those units here. Is the low hit point Destroyer getting targeted? No, it is not. They're just going to get taken down. There goes that Ancient of War. The Haunted Goldmine is still operational and, well, still working, at least for now. All right, as we see Ancients, or as we see Bears now making their way through. Oh, here's one. Okay, so the interesting pattern here on this blight is because an Ancient of War was built here, and then a Necropolis was built here, so this got cleared out. I wonder if you root an Ancient of War right here, would it actually clear up the rest of that blight? All right, anyway, once more, we're looking at the Night Elf putting pressure here, and Lubber is actually starting to lose in the expansion race here. All right, Tree of Eternity down to 900 hit points, dropping quickly, and there is not enough siege damage to actually deal with this at all. Where are they going to land? They land far back. That's just a Staff of Teleportation. Oh, trying to get the fake off, and it looks as though the Tree of Eternity down to 300 hit points, going to be able to stay alive. No Fork Lightning across that entire back line there, as the Hippogriffs are, well, perhaps they're going to get webbed down here. Crypt Fiend takes a big 600 hit point heal, continuing to fight as well, as we are going into this massive battle still. Bear going to get taken down. Scroll of Healing being used, and still, is it going to be enough, as the Potion of Invulnerability on the Demon Hunter with that Orb of Venom going after all of those units. 79 supply compared to 72. Repairing that Tree of Eternity, absolutely key. Demon Hunter gets taken down. Mountain Giants could get taken down as well. Cold Arrows, there it goes. Level 5 now on the Lich. Frost Nova clearing up all of those wisps right there, and that was perhaps the tipping point. Lubber now with a great advantage going in to the late game, or into this later game. Infi losing this expansion here, most likely, as we are looking at, well, bears now trying to make their way off over here to this haunted gold mine. All right, going into one base to one base, 75 supply compared to 56. Infi has a 44 supply army compared to a 70 supply army. There's only 5 acolytes here, as the destroyers able to make their way over pretty quickly. Are they going to be able to just frostworm, icy blast that, and then force those units to try and retreat back? All right, that does seem to be the case. Frostworm could have gotten within range here pretty fast. Not quite sure why it's not doing that. Just get within range, get one frost blast, and then pick off the remaining bears. Meanwhile, Death Coil trailing, catching up to that Fire Lord there, as this Frostworm going after the bears here. All right, going after the bears, trying to get in position. It looks like Fire Lord falls at level 5, and that was it. Lubber playing a great game. Playing a great game. Infi unable to make up that difference, even though Infi had the higher gold mine. How did he get the higher gold mine? I'm trying to see. Well, he did have that other corner expansion a little bit longer. Anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Infi experimenting with that Fire Lord first. Lubber shut it down, was able to actually almost stay even in terms of hero level early on, and then finally really pulled out ahead. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.